Hello, Legion. It's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. It is, in fact, dark in the farmhouse here, but I have a light. I think there it is. Okay. I hit the button and it didn't actually pull out my lantern. It was weird. And I would like to spend a moment, actually no, not here, going around and checking a few things that I didn't check before, which one of my longtime viewers actually pointed out that I forgot to check this, and then somebody else was a little bit more direct and said, "Ha ha, eat your words." Yeah, I saw that, Callisto. But I am now in the process, obviously, I'm past the process of checking that file cabinet, in which there was nothing, so I feel somewhat vindicated by that, even though there's no validity whatsoever to my feeling vindicated by that, because there's no way I could have known. But we've got that taken care of, and also, let's see, what else was there? Ah, yes. From aforesaid initial commenter. Since I'm here, I thought I would check some of the stuff that I know that I missed. And what's this? Did I seriously overlook something so egregious? Yes, I did. Hey, magnifying lens, how's it going? All right, so I think I hear a blizzard kicking in. Let's turn the volume up for my own sake just a little bit. And we are doing okay food-wise and thirst-wise, too. I could rest for a little bit until the morning and regain some condition, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Before I do that, let me just make sure... Yeah, I need to make some coffee, and we will be doing that soon. But for now, I think I'm just going to rest and take advantage of my opportunity to gain a little bit of condition back here. Let's sleep for, say... I think 4 hours should be safe. And now that we are going to have daylight in a few moments, I'm going to start repairing my stuff. As I mentioned at the end of the last episode, I would like to do. We're going to light a fire. I've actually made some notes that I have up on my second monitor right now.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I know. There we go. Fireplace. About things that I want to try and be a little bit better with. And one of the things that is on that list, it's actually on the very top of the list, is using, you guys are going to jump and cheer, using the cooking system more efficiently. So in other words, if I have something that's going to take 20 minutes to boil or cook or whatever, 45 minutes to cook some meat, what else can I do with that time? You're going to see me kind of asking myself that question, because that's not something I've gotten a lot of practice with, as I've been pretty plain about, but as also has been obvious in just my playthrough so far. So let me not take another torch accidentally, but I will add some cedar firewood and some reclaimed wood. I've got 5 sticks on me. I think I will go ahead and add the fir firewood as well. Let's see, how would this... I need to get some water for the coffee I'm going to make. Coffee will help give me some calories as well, so that's one of the reasons I want to get that done. I know that I could also... Yeah, I should have done that. I should have put the fire in the stove. That's another thing I've gotten a lot of feedback on. I don't think I've ever once used that stove to cook, so it's just a question of out of sight, out of mind, because ever since it was put in place with the cooking system, it's not something that I've jumped into yet. So I'll get to it eventually, but since I've started this fire here, let's see what I can go ahead and do with this. I can set the cooking pot down and make... How long will this take? Because I'm trying to think about something that will take... Yeah, let's take 1 hour. So this will give me time to repair something. Let's go ahead and start boiling some water. We've got 3 hours on the fire, so it's not like I'm going to have forever. But another thing I can do at the same time is put that down and start cooking some coffee. Now that's just going to take 13 minutes till it's ready. So that's really not a lot of time for me to do anything else. I could prepare... Yeah, I could prepare these rose hips. That'll give me the opportunity to make some tea. And there we go. I can go ahead and, you know what, I'm going to drink that. And then I will make some additional coffee while I'm looking at it. We're going to keep doing that as much as we can. Because these are all, of course, additional teas that can provide benefits to me. Mainly calories. We're just going to take that. Alright, 20 minutes until melted. Good. And of course we're getting a little bit of caloric value, I guess you should say, back from that as well. Oh yay, now it's getting even louder and more obnoxious outside. I'm so excited. And by excited, I mean not. Alright, 1 minute until melted. Good. Let's go ahead and take that. Still getting used to the new interface. Just kind of, you can see me pausing every time it comes up, like, oh, what's this thing? I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, 59 minutes until that water is boiled. We have an hour and 58 minutes until the fire goes out. Now, what I would like to do, I want to finish that coffee. So there's nothing else I can really prepare. I've done all that. I need a workbench or a forge for these items, of course. Let me very quickly take a look at this, too. Yeah, cured rabbit pelt and 2 cured guts. So I'd have to kill a decent amount of rabbits to get rabbit skin mitts, but that will solve my no gloves problem for sure. I do have frostbite. I don't have any frostbite risk at the moment, which is nice. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait till this is finished. We're going to take that. And before I do any other tea cooking, since we have 46 minutes here, let's go ahead and take a look at my... That's not the way I want to do it. We're going to do it this way. Sort by condition. Yeah, it's mainly the worn hoodie that we need to repair, and it's going to take an hour exactly. Sewing kit doesn't have a lot of life left on it.
Anything right now.
I know, we're working on it. Alright, so that now gives me a lot more water. I'm going to go ahead and take that. We have 40 minutes left on the fire and plenty of daylight, so we don't need the fire for any other reason at the moment. I could go ahead and continue to cook coffee. It said 12 minutes to repair. Did I get cooking level 2 while I wasn't paying attention? No. I thought it was 15 minutes for the coffee, but I guess it is just 12, and it's been going down... I thought it was starting at 15 and just going down that quickly, but I suppose it is 12. I'll go ahead and just pick that up. We're not going to be using it anymore. Right, let's take that, and I believe that's the last of my coffee. Yes, I could make some rosehip tea with the last of this fire, and I would like to do that. Okay.
If I can drop any of this gear.
So let's pick that up. We've got 9 minutes left on the fire, a blizzard outside. We have coffee that we can drink, and let me check one other thing that we've been talking about in the comments a bit. I'm pretty sure the condition on this has gone down a lot more. Still 20%, actually. Tell you what. I had some people advocating for this a few episodes ago, and we'll see what we can make happen here. Let's put the recycled can back down and cook the tomato soup. I was, of course, nervous about the tomato soup initially. We are going to pass time until this is ready. Let's now... See, the condition on this didn't rise. This is the first thing I want to point out to people, and I knew this would happen, but, like, you know, there's always a chance that things have changed and I'm not aware, but condition on canned items doesn't change when you cook them. So those of you that pointed that out, I'm not trying to wag a finger at you, but I'm trying to wag a finger at you. That's not the case. So, the other thing is, you know, is eating this going to give me food poisoning? If it does, I'm pretty much dead. I mean, I have some reishi tea, I believe, or at least the ability to make some reishi tea. Let's see. I've got 7 minutes left on this thing. Well, first of all, let's take the rusty tomato soup. 20% is not particularly bad, and not every item in the game, like for instance sodas, gives you food poisoning when you eat it at low condition. So maybe my paranoia with the tomato soup is not justified. Do I want to take that gamble? That's the question. We've got some rose hips. I do not have reishi tea. I've got rose hip tea, but I don't have reishi tea. I could drink this for the additional caloric value, and I think I will actually, just because 100 calories. Alright, I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna rub this in all of your faces.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Okay? So now we have food poisoning. Alright, so we need some reishi tea. And I don't know that I have reishi mushrooms at the moment. Hang on. Or we need antibiotics, which we don't have. So you can get food poisoning from items that low. There were multiple people adamantly pointing out that you can... And I didn't get the sense that these were trollishly intended comments. They were adamantly pointing out that you can get these things. So, I suppose I'm kind of trying to make a point to a certain extent when it comes to the strongly worded comments and things that I woulda, coulda, shoulda done, etc. Because those aren't exactly working out for me at the moment, are they? So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. We've got hacksaw. I'm just kind of trying to assess my situation because I'm going to need to move pretty quickly if I want to find some reishi mushrooms. So obviously there's a blizzard outside. I can't move around too much. I need to think where I need to move to that will give me the maximum possibility. I don't believe I have anything. Let's take another quick look. See, I have one reishi mushroom, but not actually enough prepared. Yeah. So that I can make tea. So I would need to go out and get more. How many do I need? I believe 4 is the exact number. We need to go out where there are... No, I just need 2. Okay, so I need 1 more reishi mushroom from somewhere in order to fix the food poisoning problem. There is no food in the doghouse either. That's another strongly worded comment that I tend to get a lot. Alright. I'm gonna head out this way. I'm hoping there are some stumps among these trees. Food poisoning is, of course, consistently lowering my condition at this point. So I don't even need to be freezing. Thankfully, the warming up modifier is helping me. I have to acknowledge that, at least. I'm trying to make my way to the road, because if I am at the road, I might be able to see some reishi trees off to the right side of the road, across the road from me right now, that would allow me to have that 1 additional mushroom. For instance, that stub right there. Okay, not the right size stub. It needs to be a different size stub. I'm saying stub, I should say stump. But you know what I mean. The warming up modifier is actually, I have to say, helping me a good bit. I'm liking how much it's helping because it's allowing me to make a lot of progress towards the farmhouse, which is the direction I wanted to go this episode anyway, without getting too cold. Now, my frostbite risk on my hands might be different because I still don't have any gloves, as I was discussing a moment ago. I'm going to go around this way to see if I can spot a stump. Hopefully there are no wolves.
Starving.
So those were a couple of gambles just to... okay, frostbite risk. Not good. Just to examine the possibilities that emerge from some of the suggestions in the comments. What is true, what isn't true? For instance, is there ever anything in the visors in the cars? Right? Alright. We are going to run out of warmth fairly soon. Oh, just kidding. The blizzard actually just ended. That's useful. We're still going to run out of warmth, so I need to get inside quickly. But, hang on. Cardboard matches.
Fingers are numb.
I know. Alright, warming up. Benefit expired. That's not good. Nothing in the back seat. Trunk is sealed. Alright. We have hypothermia risk. Let's get ourselves inside. I'm hoping for some medical supplies here, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble.
I'm so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
No, you don't. You really, really don't. I promise you. There's a wolf over there. Frostbite risk is, decent. Now, if we're lucky, there'll be some antibiotics here, but there are not, usually. There could potentially be a reishi stump around somewhere. Maybe. Might get lucky in that sense. Because all I need is one. I don't see any stumps, though. And even if we did find a stump, there's no guarantee because of our vegetation settings that we've plugged in. There's no guarantee that we will necessarily have the medicine that we need. Alright, I need to get inside because I'm losing condition, and I'm cold. Now hopefully, because of all of the stuff we've got on, we will actually be warming up in here. We are! Good! Okay. Feeling a little bit better about life, but not much, because I still have food poisoning. And there's not likely to be a lot going on here to help with that. But I'll still take a look around. A note left behind. I will read that later. For now, let's see if we can get very lucky. Of course, we have Interloper level settings on the various drawers, but any items that spawn in the world are a little bit better. I definitely don't have... Hang on, this would be embarrassing. Yeah, I do not have antibiotics. I don't. And I don't have... Yeah. This is me triple checking to make sure I don't already have the items I need to heal. Condition is dropping pretty rapidly. If there are antibiotics here, they will be on shelves. And I can't remember the last time I found any. Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. I have the pry bar. Because I went up to Signal Hill. Alright, so the hypothermia risk has gone away. The issue is the food poisoning is going to kill me. Food poisoning is also exhausting me, slowly but surely.
Sure I can carry much more.
And yes, if you're wondering if I die again, will we start over again? Sure, of course we will. We're still within 20 episodes, and I want this to be a nice run. I don't like that idea, but I've been getting so many different kind of negative-ish comments from folks, and people, I think, trying to be seriously helpful, you know, saying, you should do this, you should do that. It's like, well... Yeah. See? You hear that? That's not my fault. Okay. We need to keep moving. Question is, will we survive if we do? And that is, I mean, I could use the emergency stim that I have. That's one thing that would definitely help. Hang on. Let's try that approach. All right. So we've used the emergency stim. We are, of course, going to start getting cold again in a second, so it's not going to help us as far as losing that condition. But all we need is one little reishi mushroom somewhere. And we can fix this. The other issue, though, is we still need to rest for 8 hours. And I don't know if we'll have the time to rest with the food poisoning that we have while also keeping our calories above 0. All right, we officially have hypothermia risk again and are losing condition due to the cold. We did get a permanent boost to our health from using the stim. Well, not a permanent boost in terms of overall health, but I mean... Alright, there goes the stim. We're now cold, exhausted, unable to sprint. If we find antibiotics at the houses up here without running into any wolves, we'll be okay. But I can't run. This is as fast as we're going, and we still have a decent amount of distance to walk. We're going to be starving soon too, so what I'm going to have to do is consume some coffee. This will give me some energy back. And some calories back. Yeah, see, now I can sprint again, which is at least useful. I will look for a reishi stump to the best of my ability. Okay, there is one potential source of salvation straight ahead. Food poisoning, yeah. I can't reduce that recovery timer until I've had my medicine. And there is not a single stump around. There might be one near the houses here. So I'll look for one. I'll also, of course, as I just mentioned, look for some just basic antibiotic pills.
This is a shitty way to die.
Yeah. You're telling me. All right, first house. Step inside. Condition loss will get a little bit better for a moment. Cardboard matches. Nothing. Got a little excited when I saw the blue tint. I was like, hey. All right, nothing there. Nothing there. All right, Pinnacle Peaches, that's a good find at least for our hunger, but we need those mushrooms.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
All right, doing all right there. Any... Okay, I don't see any reishi mushrooms, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. Hang on.
Too cold.
All right, we've got a orange soda here. We're really just rolling the dice and like assuming we're going to find some antibiotics. There's another sewing kit. I'm finding a lot of things that'll be really useful if I can make it through my current predicament. Keyword being if. Cup of herbal tea. That'll improve my rest. That's also good. So if I can find that one reishi mushroom, I think my best shot might be to just poke my head out the back here and see if I can spot one. Somewhere. And I don't see one. I've used my stim. Got me this far. This is me running across to the houses to see if maybe we can find something there. There's a wolf. So this could be the end of this run.
I lay down right here. If I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Unless there's a reishi mushroom behind this house. Which there is not. All right, let's step inside here and see if maybe, before I end this episode, there are some antibiotics laying around this home, which is possible.
What happened here?
Banged up tomato soup and herbal tea. So I mean, if I can cure this food poisoning, I might be okay. It's really the medical area that I should be checking. Hang on. Yeah, there's not a medicine cabinet in here. Not looking good. Not looking good. Down vest. Hey, that's at least something. Fatigue reduced effect has ended. I could check everything here, but I kind of just want to plow across to the other side there and see if there are antibiotics in that other house. There is a wolf over there. Bastard. Okay. Well, I'm going to stop this one here. In the next one, we are going to play this through and possibly start over in one episode. But I very much doubt that I'm going to find my way out of this one. So I have been rather vindicated in a couple of ways. Number one, there wasn't anything in the filing cabinet. Number two, there was no good reason whatsoever to eat 20% condition tomato soup. Okay? Put my trust in the comment section. And some people leave very good comments and very good suggestions. Some people act like they know what they're talking about. And when I haven't played the game in a while, because I don't want to assume that I know everything, when I start to hear what's called modal feedback from people, and I start to see the same comment from multiple folks, I'm like, okay, maybe there's something to it. Maybe I can take the risk. And then this is the result. People, don't leave those comments if you're not sure. And I will try my best not to do things that I am not sure about in this game. But there's my justification for doing so.
Oh, thank you.
See, there's so much here that could potentially save my life. I've got so much food, but I don't have the second reishi mushroom. That's the ironic thing, is that I'm down one damn mushroom. One. Already checked that. That's it. Just one. Where's the damn wolf? I don't even know. I should eat right now. I really should.
They say I hate being cold. 'Cause I really do.
Quit your bitching. Alright. First aid kit. Okay. That was our last hope, probably. Unless there's something on this shelf, which there is not. I think we found some antibiotics in the previous go at this, didn't we? I think we did. Go away, buddy.
Can't feel my hands.
Yes, I was hoping for some antibiotics in the car. Now there's a wolf outside the car, and I'm probably dead. He's going over there. Let's see what he does. Oh no, he's going around the vehicle. He's going to patrol out that way. Okay, I'll stop this one here. In the next one, we're probably going to die, and I'll restart. And might restart from a different location just to keep things fresh and not do the same thing 2 times in a row. But yeah, some lessons to be learned for everyone this episode. I'm not trying to be too high-horsed about this, but you know, like I said, I saw some feedback that appeared to be well-intended and possibly, you know, speaking from more experience than I'd had with the game lately, and I chose to listen to it. So that is how the cookie crumbles. I might find a reishi mushroom in the next episode. We'll have to see. But for now, I'll stop here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every other day at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.